If you do not like this video in 5 seconds, the next time you wake up your Roblox account will be deleted.
What? Sorry. Whoa!
What's up guys, it's Sting here. In this episode of our modded Minecraft series, we'll be messing around with the Botany mod. It's a pretty fun mod, it's pretty interesting as well. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. Let's get right into it. Alright, so we built a house and a dedicated area for Botany that's fenced in. It's sort of slow building obviously, so I just sped it up. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoy the music. So, first thing we gotta do to get into Botany, we gotta get a book. Gotta get the Botany book. You gotta craft just a regular book first, and then put it with a tree. And there you go, that's pretty much it. It's pretty easy. Did you say you needed some wood before I go down there? Oh, I see it. Oak wood planks, there's like a little bit more than a stack. Yeah. Any dispensers in here? Or carts? Oh wait, I have a cart right here. Alright, well, I'll ride down there. Alright, I'm there. I'm coming up. Alright, so here's your wood. Put some furnaces right there. Okay. Alright, how many do you need? Oh, okay. So is it surrounded with iron or iron blocked? I think it's iron blocks because it didn't work with ingots. Alright, so I gotta build a hammer first. I think it's like this, and then this, and there we go. That should be good. Oh, apparently I haven't made one of those before. And then, oh, it's only one iron ingot, and you get a plate, so. Alright, so we gotta put them in a square. put the furnaces in there. Wait, is that not how you... Oh, you don't need it all around in the square. How's the pattern? Did I not do it? Oh, okay, so it's like this. There we go. There's 2 iron furnaces. Then just put them over here on this wall. There we go. Do you want me to put fuel in them? Okay, that works. So you can put some fuel in there. Are you putting Nuka Cola or just regular cola? Or Coke? Okay. Alright, so you gotta build some chest upgrades now. Like a plank surrounded by iron, you said? It makes them? Okay. Do that, and then converted all my iron into plates. Be cool if you can convert them back. Do you have any iron on you? Yes. Alright. I guess I'll just go through this book a bit. Oh, there's like writing on the front of it. What does that say? A manual by Lisbeth Vaso? I think that's what it says. Welcome to Botany. I congratulate you on the fine choice of strapping a sapling and a book together. Or just finding this tomb in a chest. Or just finding this tomb in a chest, yes. Whichever applies. You can navigate this book using the arrows at the bottom of this page, your mouse wheel, or the arrow keys in your keyboard. Oh, okay, that was a little fast. Despite its looks, Botany is in essence a tech mod, by definition of requiring you to use ingenuity, thought, and redstone to create and progress. It's good to keep that in mind. Of course, you'll also be rewarded with cool toys, blocks, and equipment if you're worried. For all intents and purposes, Botany is a mod that anybody who likes to play the game with the primary purpose of building cool things will likely enjoy. It is designed to be fully playable, standalone, but is also playable with other mods, excluding a small few examples. Everything in the mod is fully automatable, using Minecraft and its... Wait, I skipped a page. Using Minecraft and its... Did they miss words or something? Okay. If you happen to find yourself lost, try checking out the mods, achievements, or challenges, both of which can be found on the left-hand side of this block's main page. So, right there. The book is laid out in a friendly way with a good amount of handy features. So before you start jumping in and playing, take a bit of time to familiarize yourself with the various tidbits. However, it teaches you only the very basics, so after you got a good foothold on these concepts, further research is a good idea. After this, you'll be taken to a page where you can optionally start a tutorial that will teach you the basics of the mod in around 10 minutes, give or take. If you're unsure as to what you want to learn about, hold shift while browsing through the various categories to get a quick idea of what each thing is. The lexicon index category can be very helpful for searching, as it contains every entry in the book in one place. And that's it for this introduction. You can move on to the tutorial now. I hope you enjoy playing with Botany as much as I enjoyed making it. Revise key. Sounds sort of Russian or something. The mod author. Carry on by pressing the back button on the bottom. Your right mouse button or back space key will have the same effect. Okay. You can say it more Russian. Vazki. So back. Oh, okay. So, guess we'll go to basics and mechanics first. Welcome to Botany. Oh, I already read that one. Tutorial of the basics. Follow the red arrows, okay. Lexica Botania. Alright, the Lexica Botania is a respiratory. I don't know why I can't talk. Repository of all knowledge for all botany related. The Lexica Botania is the repository of all knowledge for all botany-related matters, but you probably knew that already. All information is stored here as expected for convenience. If a block happens to have an entry, it can be shift right-clicked with the Lexica Botania to open that entry. Next page. Any entries typed in italics are basic entries, which contain the very basic knowledge required to play Botania. They should be prioritized over others. Most of the sections contain one or more, so a good 100,000 through them is a... Does that say 100,000? 100k through them is a good idea. What is this? Crafting? Oh, it's just telling you how to craft the book. The title can also be customized by placing it in an anvil and renaming it. One can not only change its cover, but also the title. The edition of the Lexica shown equates to the version of the Botania you're running. And no, I do not care about the fourth wall. Next, mystical flowers. Around the world, you may stumble upon a large variety of mystical flowers. Spotting these doesn't take much work, as the flowers themselves emit a fair amount of shine. They come in a total of 16 different colors. It's also possible to grow these flowers using floral fertilizer. Read on. Flowers as far as the eyes can see. Okay, so those colors. These flowers can be plucked from mystical petals. They can be used for making magical instruments and plants alike. Right-clicking a petal on the ground will bury it, having it emit particles. These petals can also be crushed into floral powder, which functions much like any mundane piece of dye. Next page. So, any flower can be transformed into petals for more crafting. Crafting the pestle and mortar. Ooh, wait, go back. I guess we don't have to go back. Okay, so you need a bow, oak wood plank, and a stick. That's not too hard to make. Okay, so any petals in a mortar and pestle can turn into powder. Makes sense. Right-clicking the floral powder in any wool or carpet changes its color. Wait, no, I read that wrong. Right-clicking the floral powder in any wool or carpet change. Right-clicking the floral powder in any wool or carpet changes its color to the color of the powder. By mixing the floral powder with some bone meal, it's possible to create a different type of fertilizer. The floral fertilizer will grow a small amount of mystical flowers in the nearby vicinity. If you ever run low on them, making fertilizer, any powder colors work. Okay. So, floral white powder. How do you make that? Shift click. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, so it could be any flour to make that. Then just regular bone meal. Oh, and you can like combine them. Oh, it says using typical flour substance also works. So from like vanilla Minecraft. There's also some taller variants of the typical mystical flowers spread around the place. These can only be gathered with shears, but can be used to obtain twice the amount of petals a normal flower would yield. They're a bit too big for the dye though. Tall flower variants can be made manually by fertilizing a mystical flower or a buried petal with bone meal. If you find yourself running low on a particular color, try burying a petal of that color and using bone meal on it. Prepare for trouble. Petals can also be made into blocks. Okay. Alright, that's all I'm gonna read for now.
That's a lot of knowledge!
Alright, so next I'm gonna make a pedestal and mortar. So we need a bowl. If I remember. Is that not how you make a bow? Is it with sticks? Oh, okay, thanks. Oh, okay, makes sense. And then this thing is right there. And that. There we go. Alright. I've just made mine. Making another one. Here you go. Then you can combine these with any dye. That's what the book said. Alrighty. Alright, so now we're gonna make some fertilizer. There we go. Full fertilizer. And you can place it anywhere, right? Anywhere on dirt. There's a lot of mob outside. Alright, good. It's okay if we gotta test it out. I gotta kill these mobs first. It was like on the zombie heads. Alright. Let's see what it does. Oh, like little sparks. No creeper.
Fatality.
There we go. So I would guess it's like a random spawn of flowers and how many it spawns every time. Yeah, okay. Alright. So now I'll just go make some more fertilizer real quick. Okay, well I guess it'd help if I use the ladder instead of dropping down. I guess I can just grab it when I go back. I'm already on the train. Do we keep the dyes downstairs? There we go. So we got 4 light gray dye. So we need 1 more dye to make another one. I could just go farm some flowers. Alright, so here I just mined a bunch of flowers for a bit and just sped it up because it's sort of boring mining flowers for a while, obviously. So, yeah, hope you guys enjoy the music. Alright, so this is all of the dyes we got. We got 40 pink dye, 3 light blue dye, 38 light gray dye, 8 white dye, 23 rose red dye, and 8 magenta dye. We also got a bunch of petals too up here from the other flowers. So now we'll make some fertilizer. Alrighty, so we ended up with 29 full floral fertilizer. Alright. So, which direction did you want me to put it in? You want me to just sort of spread it around? That looks pretty good. That's a bunch. It's pretty colored for now. Alright, so next we're going to make a pedestal. So it's already set up in the crafting table right here. And then, where should we place it at? Place it... We're gonna place it around here, maybe right here. Put a bucket of water in it. There we go. We're gonna put these cobblestone blocks so it's easier to just throw stuff at them, so you don't like miss when you're just like the same height as the thing, so you can get over it. All right. Oh, let me go through the petal real quick. Oh, I'll just read through it since we already made it. Or not read through it, just go through it. Like. Alright, so now we have to make a pure daisy, and I'll read this for a bit. The pure daisy is not only the most basic, but also the most important flower a botanist can have. This flower will purify any adjacent wood and stone blocks, as seen on the next page, into their purified counterparts, living wood and living rock, which could be used for crafting. Let's give it a minute or so. Okay. Living wood can be turned into twigs. A few other blocks can also be purified by placing them around the flower. While not as unique and essential as the living blocks, perhaps this might come in handy. This includes netherrack into cobblestone, soul sand into sand, ice into packed ice, or water to snow. Shift to okay. White is bright and pure. Alright, so we need 4 mystical white petals in here. Then we get 1 pure daisy. Alrighty. So now we have those. You gotta drop it in here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That was a nice sound. Now we got a pure daisy. Gotta put it right over here in an open area. That's cool. So now we're gonna make one more. Now we're gonna make some living wood. Just have to put a few blocks around it. Yep. So it's in the process now. Alrighty, so now it's all of it's transformed. We'll mine it real quick. Got some living wood now. Mine this living rock as well. Well, that's cool. Alright, so that pretty much wraps up this video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to get notified when I post videos, make sure to turn on the notification bell right next to the subscribe button. And if you guys have any suggestions or tips, let me know in the comments. Thanks. Have a great day.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flipped me off. Come on, coward. No. Come on. You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.